love song. Listen up, kids. It's not what you think. Stayed out too late. Had a little too much to drink. Walked home across the bridge. When the marquee shut down. There's a reason that I love this town. Nobody cares how much money you have. If you've got enough, get in a cab. There'll be drinks on the house if your house burns down. There's a reason that I love this town. I saw your band in the early days. We all understand why you moved away, but we'll hold a grudge anyway. There's no grudges in verse number 2. Not the first half anyway. I shot the shit with Min and chipped him. If he needs a hit, I could write one for him. We like the same books and we like the same sounds. There's a reason that I love this town. They're not like Timmy. No, Timmy had a way of reeling people in a crowded bar. It was just you and Tim. Timmy knew the drill. He'd been around the block. With a bass guitar, he'd rock. Tim was in a band. We used to share a space. When my patch cords went missing, I'd find them in his case. And someone stole his bass out the back of the marquee. If that prick is playing gigs, he better play for free. Thieves play for free. Now, like Timmy, when they treat you wrong, you remember it nightly and you pay them back in some. I played a show in Kelowna last year. They said, pick it up, Joe. We're dying in here. Picture one hand clapping, that picture half that sound. There's a reason why I hate that town. Have you saw my band called Thrusher in the air? But you will understand why we moved away. Actually decided we'd stay, but you held a grudge anyway. Because it's fun. That's it. Grudges, we hold them because they're fun for entertainment purposes. I read this book by an English mystic about 6 months ago I really liked, and his motto was have a loose grip on everything. So my grudge is everything. I just hold them lightly. Put them down when I have to, but entertainment grudges, you hold on to them a little bit. Pick them off for the show. People say, where did the grudge against Kelowna come from? Kelowna. It was a nice show, I'm no stranger to we played rough shows over the years. Thrusher had a bunch of them. There was this one in the early days of the Hermit. I remember we loaded into like Providence, Rhode Island, maybe 1994 or 5. 5-band bill. We didn't see our name on the poster. And then we were like, wait a second, who's Brush Project? We were listed as Brush Project and it went downhill from there. We actually sounded like Brush Project then. Like, we felt like Brush Project and they treated us like Brush Project. And then there was one that we did, I remember in like maybe 97, this microbrewery outside Kansas City. It was more like an East Side Mario's type vibe. That was a super demoralizing bit. We had a neon rock and roll sign and no one gave a shit. And then there was this one of the early days of the Emergency, Fredericton. Yeah, we got good shows there at Fredericton now for sure. But at this place called the Upper Deck in 2001, we were playing a show and they were playing music through another set of speakers in the bar while we played our show. I don't think they even knew it, like they were just playing it and we couldn't figure out how to turn off. No one was in the bar, Other than our bass player Timmy, his brother Brian came, and my mother who brought a friend. That's what my son does. So how bad could Kelowna be, you ask yourselves? To make the song when all these other shows didn't. So we're like playing, I don't know, it's maybe 98, late days of the Hermit, and we're playing this bar. I flashback to it, partly because the club is called Flashback, so I really remember it. We're playing there and there's like 40 people at the back of the room, right? Nobody paying attention whatsoever. And the promoter came up during the slow song. We're playing this song called We Are Being Reduced, I remember it clearly, and the promoter came up, yelled on the stage, pick it up, we're dying in here! Noted, I'll write that in my diary, thank you very much. write this stuff, it's written for you. And then we're packing up our gear at the end of the night, you know, after a pretty rough gig, and to get a few $100 for the hotel or whatever. This big guy comes up, put my guitar on, he's like, "Hey man, were you in the band?" I'm like, "I was in the band." He goes, "You fucking suck." Oh, you prick, I can say nothing, but listen to my record in 6 years. I hold a grudge, so it goes. This is what we do. But the thing is this song's kind of controversial in the family because my wife was born in Kelowna and I love her dearly, right? So, and I have in-laws there, and now they're starting to come out to the shows, and the shows have gotten pretty good, you know? I remember the first time I got there and people yelled, "Play it as you wrote it," when I got to that verse, you know, which was hilarious. They took the chicken wire down. We're on a slow, long and winding road, but we're getting there. We hold our grudges loosely, lightly. It's been a hard few years. Davy and me face down in our soup in some French restaurant outside Rivière-du-Loup. The last night of the tour, we rocked that joint to the ground. And I closed my eyes and I time traveled to that show. That last night of the tour was at the Grad Club. And this was like, I don't know what, maybe 2003 or something. And we were sick as dogs. You know, you couldn't play a show now if you had the sniffles. Everyone would freak out. But back then, you know, we had a cold and nobody cared. We were rocking it. And we had to get ourselves home the next day. You know, it was an epic drive home. End of the tour. It was really awesome. A pack ride. Magical night. Thank you, Virginia. You're out there. And the time travel in that show, it's like I'm there, you know, because you're kind of everywhere all at once. You know, you think you're moving like in this linear way, but you're kind of inhabiting all these spaces. But then, you know, you return to the present, you open up your eyes, it's 2022, you're back in Kingston, everyone's singing for this special part of the world. It goes like, yeah! There's a reason. They start singing louder now. There's a reason why I love this town. Yeah! There's a reason why I love this town. There's a reason why I love this town. You